Lori here today to share my weekly wax empties with you all. As you know, I haven't been doing the theme baskets for this month. I've been trying to use up some of the scents that I have pulled for Mother's Day. So I did a lot of my favorites, and I've just been pulling some scents that have really been calling my name, I guess you could say. And so I've been trying to focus on those for the month of May. I can't believe we're almost done with the month. It's crazy. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys informed of what I'm going to do because you guys know I have my themes already picked out. I just decided, I really wanted to go a little bit more on the spontaneous side. I have been doing these themes for so long that it just felt like I needed to be a little bit more spontaneous in my basket selection. So anyway, this is not huge. This is going to be surprising probably, but I, didn't pick things like this is not a using up the leftovers week for one thing. And so some of the scents that I used, I just didn't finish up. So you're not going to see it in here because these are just my empties. So very interesting, not as much, but that's okay. All right, so let's jump into what I did in the main living space. We'll just do it that way and work from there. I finished up this pumpkin waffles from Sassy Girl Aroma, pumpkin pecan waffles, maple syrup, and brown sugar. You guys know this had to make the basket for the week of Mother's Day. You knew it. And so I finished it up because I absolutely love this scent. So good. One of my favorites. We'll always have pumpkin pecan waffles in stock. Hers is very good as well. So really enjoyed this. And I think I have another brittle for sure. Another one that's very similar is Return to Oz, pumpkin pecan waffles, salted caramel, blackberry jam butter cookies, and zucchini bread. I'm going to be putting this aside. I will be picking this up again. So you get more of a caramel type note in here. Yeah, you get that in the blackberry jam butter cookies. It's such a great combination. I just love that, and it's going to flop over. So I really enjoyed it. Her wax is so strong for me. I don't think I have any scents that really don't perform for me. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Scents that maybe weren't my absolute favorites, but this is making the list. I will pick that up again. All right, this one I have Hufflepuff, pumpkin pecan waffles, and White Elephant Exchange. So White Elephant Exchange is the powdered donuts, vanilla wafers, white cake, vanilla frosting, and then we have fresh baked cookies, sweet cinnamon sugar, and pumpkin pasties. I always say that wrong, I think. But anyway, that's the Hufflepuff. I don't know if I need this blend with the White Elephant Exchange. I've said this before. To me, that really tames things down. And when I have a scent like this, pumpkin pecan waffles, I don't need it tamed down. I want it as strong as possible. I love White Elephant Exchange by itself. It's great. It smells like the powdered donuts. It really does. That's what it reminds me of. So I have purchased that. We have it in, actually, I think we purchased 2 loaves of that. James got one and I got one. We both really, really like it, but I don't know if I need it taming this scent down. Would I get it with the Hufflepuff? Yes, I do really like Hufflepuff. And so, yeah, I would definitely get this again. I really do like her pumpkin pecan waffles. It seems very nutty and creamy to me. So yeah, totally would get the two together, but not that exact blend. This one I finished up is Southern Sunshine Tropical Soda. We've had really weird weather here on and off, so it's been like warm, cold, warm, cold. So if it's warm, like really warm, I feel like a little bit more of a, tropical type vibe. This is nice, but not something I probably need again. There are other scents that I like better. For example, Blonde Moment I like a whole lot better. And Fanta Orange Soda, that one's really, really good. So this one wasn't a favorite, but it wasn't bad. It didn't smell bad to me. This one I pulled out of the first collab, which is Pear Soda Pop. I wanted to try it. I don't tend to like a lot of pear blends because they lean kind of perfumey to me, or like that sickeningly sweet kind of syrupy sugar type of blend. This wasn't that, but, and I like the soda pop in any case from L3. So it smelled a lot like that, but I got the hints of pear. It wasn't bad, but I won't need it again. I'm glad I tried it. Really, really happy to know how this does together, but I would just stick with her Fizzy Pop by itself. Love that one. All right, this is a favorite of mine, Hot Orange Danish and Coffee Bean. This was a custom that we did way back last year, and I've since purchased it again. I just love this. It smells like the Pillsbury Orange Danish with some coffee. Really, really nice blend. Jennifer knocked it out of the park, and I will always have this on hand. I have more. I did purchase more in this customs, this last one. Finished up these two from Birdie's Making Sense. You Make Me Feel Alive, which is grape and fizzy pop. This is amazing. I think this started my obsession and absolute love for grape and fizzy pop scents. So strong. I mean, this will knock your socks off. One of those where, you know, the air conditioning is blasting or you have fans on, the windows open, I can't even say it. Open in the house, and it just takes over everything. It's so good, so strong. If you like grape and fizzy scents, I highly recommend this. I need to purchase this. It is on my list already, but yeah, need to purchase some more. This one I purchased early on in my wax journey, I guess you could say. And I've been kind of holding on to it because I was just like, oh, I don't know. This is Incense Type from Sassy Girl Aroma. It says a spicy, woody fragrance that combines black pepper, patchouli, and a smoky sandalwood. Now, I will say this is actually, I know, ringing endorsement, I would say, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I did mix in a little bit of Vanilla Bakery to it to tame it down just a hair, but you know, to me, it didn't smell super incensey, I guess. It's a really nice, pleasant fragrance. I feel like it's more sandalwood. So if that helps in any way, that's kind of what I'm getting out of this one. Do I need more of it? No. But I did melt it in the evenings and kept it on overnight. It just was kind of a nice, cozy, warm fragrance. Like, I picture being in a library with leather chairs and books lining the walls and a nice fireplace. That would be perfect for that type of room. That's what it evokes in my mind anyway. So really, really nice fragrance, but I don't need a lot of it. It's not my typical scent. Anyway, this next one I finished up was Happy Hour Lemonade from Rose Girls, which is raspberry, plum, lime, sugar, and lemonade. This actually is really nice. I would get more of it. I don't need tons of it, but maybe one of these bags every year would be really nice. It was really a bright, fresh lemonade type of scent without being fizzy. So I felt like it added like just this clean, fresh, lemony smell to the air, which is really nice. So I did enjoy this. I would get another bag of this one. This I love. You know, I would buy quite a bit of this if I could on the customs. Unfortunately, it's harder for Jackie to get the oils for this, I believe. So unfortunately, we can't go crazy, but I love this. This is perfection. So it's the Melted Mousse Key Lime Pie. Absolutely adore this from her. I feel like I get all of the elements. So the creamy texture of the key lime pie and the graham cracker crust in here. It's so good without being sour at all. I just love this. So yeah, this is on my list anyway for customs. I'll get whatever she'll give me, I will take and enjoy it sparingly. So a souffle of hers, I do cut in 8 pieces, and it did well for me. I mean, I wish it would go for 24 hours because it's so good. But yeah, it did well for me, and definitely will purchase anytime that I can. All right, so I had Britta's here, Black Widow Bakery, pink sugar, cake batter fudge, and sweet and creamy. This smelled amazing in the bag here, and it wasn't bad, but I feel like there are other scents of hers that I like a little bit better, and I feel like the pink sugar came out more. It was more prominent on warm than it was in the bag. In the bag, I feel like I got the cake batter fudge more, and that's what I really, really wanted because it was so good. So unfortunately, this was a little bit different than I was expecting, but it was still really, really good, and I enjoyed it. I did place another order from Britta's recently, so you should be seeing that coming in. Actually, I think that my customs might be on their way, so I'm excited about that. All right, so I did finish up this scoop. This was a little bit of a struggle. Oh, and I did use this. Now I'm remembering, I did use this in with the incense from Sassy Girl Aroma. This was Boardwalk Mallow Clouds from L3. I purchased this last February, so not this year, last year. And this was a struggle for me to get through because I just was having a hard time figuring out what I wanted to mix it in with. And because it's more of a bathroom scent to me, but it really helped that incense scent was really nice. So I'm remembering, because this has like a marshmallowy body care-esque type of element to me and kind of a feminine quality, and with that incense, it just went really, really well. So I'm happy to have used this up. I probably won't need any Boardwalk Marshmallow Cloud blends for a while. I overdid it in the beginning, but I'm really glad to have used this. I'm not saying I wouldn't buy it in a scoop, let's put it that way. And I'd buy it in blends. I don't really think that I need it, by itself. Okay, so I have some clamshells, and then we'll finish up in the bedroom. Like I said, we're cooking here. I use this in my bathroom. I have some larger items that I've been using in the bathroom, and yeah, it's just been, it's been a struggle because, I didn't know early on how long it would take me to get through some of these scents in the bathroom. And so I've been kind of chipping away at them, but obviously they're not going to go in my empties until I'm finished with them. So at some point you'll see them, but I'm working on it. This one I did use Island Coconut Creamsicle from Better Homes and Gardens. Orange, mandarin, lemon zest, coconut, fig, peach, vanilla, sugar, and cream scent notes. To me, it does really kind of smell like a orange coconut creamsicle, and it has like a zippy kind of fragrance to it. I really like this. I thought this was going away because my stores had it at $2 instead of the $2.22, which is the increased price point. But I found it at a second store, so I was like, okay. I think I have 6. If I use one, I'll purchase one to replace it. I think that's good. I really do like this fragrance and want to have it in stock. I just don't want to have like 10 or whatever crazy amount and then feel like I have to get through it, so to speak. But this was really nice in my bathroom. Very strong. Enjoyed it. I probably would say I got 5 hours out of it. So, and I used 2 of these cubes in the bathroom warmer, so that's good. This one I really liked from Aldi. I have quite a few of these because when they went on clearance, I kind of grabbed a few more. This is Sugared Petals. I don't know what they're trying. This was a goofy name. I don't know what they're trying to accomplish with that. To me, this smells like the Capri Blue candle. So it's like that orange citrusy type of vibe that James, he loves that scent. It is so funny because I'm like, what does this smell like to you? And took him a little while, and I'm like, I think it's the name. And then you're looking at the front and you're thinking, is it supposed to be like flowers? Good thing I smelled it. But anyway, this is very, very nice, and I'm glad I have more of it. Doesn't last more than probably 4 or 5 hours either, but just a fun, happy fragrance, which I enjoyed. Okay, so this next one was the Italian Limoncello here from Ambiessence, which is part of Rimport. This is really, really nice. And I'm trying to figure out where I got this. It is made in Utah, so I don't know if, did Mel send this to me or did I don't know where I got this, actually. Interesting. But I would totally get this again. It does remind me of a limoncello type of fragrance. It almost has that herbal note in it that I really like. So it's a bright, fresh lemon with a hint of like the herbalness. I don't know. Really good. I will get this again. I need to add it to my list, honestly, to see. Because sometimes like Bed Bath & Beyond has some that you can get, or if you can get, like if they ever put it on their website, that would be nice. So we'll see. All right, I finished up this Fantasy Punch from the Bathing Garden, Sweet Orange Cognac and Bright Lime Punch. Finished that up in this office. I will say this was on the lighter side. Yeah, it's kind of like a orangey punch type of fragrance, but it was light. Didn't last particularly long, so this was kind of on the bummer side. I got this last year, and it's been curing for a year, so it should be at its peak at this point. Finished up this Goose Creek Unicorn Candy. I don't know if this is out again this year or not. It was very much like a cotton candy fragrance. That's really what it reminded me of, kind of cotton candy and some, generic, fun, fruity candies that you might smell if you walked into a candy store. It was nice. It was fun. You guys know, I love those kinds of fragrances. Do I need tons of this? No, I prefer some of the vendor wax cotton candy fragrances. You guys know I like, obviously, like Fizzy Pop and those type of blends. So I'm glad that I tried it. Wouldn't be something that I would probably get any more of, but it wasn't bad. This combo was actually really nice. So this kind of surprised me. I have another one, the 2 probably surprise hits of the week. This is one of them, and I don't think I can get this again. I know this is available. So these are both from Goose Creek. I only had 1 clamshell of each, and I thought it might be kind of nice to mix them, you know, in the warmers. And so instead of having alternating warmers, I mixed them in the warmer dishes. This was Georgia Peach, which I believe, like I said, was available on the website this year, but the one I liked was Sweet Tea. So this was good. I was really surprised. Sweet Tea and Georgia Peach. I'm sure I can get it in vendor wax. I'm sure L3 has it. I can request it. I probably will, because it was really nice. It was, you know, almost like a lemon sweet tea with the peach. So it was very, very sweet. Probably southern sweet tea type of a fragrance. I really enjoyed this, and I would pick this up if this came back. I feel like I've seen somebody talk about it where they really enjoyed this fragrance and they were bummed that it wasn't back this year. So yeah, I need a fragrance kind of like this for the summer, because I was surprised how much I liked it, honestly. And you know, peach fragrances can go rogue with my nose, and it didn't. It was very nice. Okay, so then we're going to finish up with mint scents for the bedroom. I'm trying to get my clamshells. I did finish this because I was doing some of my favorites, and I just thought, why save this? What is wrong with me? I just need to use it. I'll put it on the list. I'm hoping they have it next year. Or well, this year, and for Christmas, and I can stock up, because I will. This is fabulous. So this is Winter Peppermint. It says balsam and mint. It's not. It's just a really, really nice, creamy, sweet peppermint, almost a buttermint type of scent, but more so along the lines of a creamy peppermint. This was fabulous. I could use 1 cube of this along with, I used a birthday cake type scent with it. It was fabulous. Absolutely loved it. So strong. Just wonderful. So I hope they have it this year. They hardly had any, and my stores were wiped out. I told this story already. I dragged my husband around to all of the stores in my area that could possibly carry this. I probably got 4 or 5 clamshells. That's it. And this was my final one. So rather than just hoard it and let it lose scent, I thought, you know what? I'm going to use it. I'm going to enjoy it. Enjoy every second, and we did. So the one that I mix with it that I like is in my club. So it's from Scentsy. It's Birthday Wishes. I do enjoy this scent quite a bit, mixed with mint, actually. That's how I melt it. It's very good that way. Really, really enjoy it. So this, I used 2 of them, actually, and really, really enjoyed using these. I have more. I did purchase several before they went away, and like I said, they're in my club. All right, I also mixed that Happy Birthday with this scent, Buttermints from L3. I do have did I just get them? I feel like I just got a couple of Buttermint loaves from her, or I just ordered them again. I don't know. But I love her Buttermints, let's put it that way. I like Buttermint birthday cake from her a lot, but I can't always get her to, you know, like every time. Pour it every time for me, Jennifer. So I'll take it if she pours Buttermints by itself or with birthday cake, or I think I do have one with White Elephant Exchange. That's perfectly fine. I'll take it. Love the scent. Super good. You guys know that's my favorite mint. Although this was a surprise hit of the week for vendor wax anyway. I wasn't sure how I would feel about this, and it did really well for me. So this is Jingle Jangle from L3, peppermint bark, pretzel, and mallow. I feel like it's because of the peppermint bark. That has to have more of a tamed down peppermint, which peppermint bark, isn't that usually like with chocolate, like white chocolate or something along with it? I feel like that tames it down enough that it's not too astringent for my nose. It sweetens it up, makes it creamier with that chocolate, and really is a nice scent. And then you add the pretzel and the mallow to it. This is so good. Yes, I definitely need more of this. I would order this in loaves if she pours it more along the fall winter time. She just wants to do puppy packs for a while, but I will request this. And this was a shock because pretty much I had determined the only scents that I like are the buttermint scents, and that one is peppermint bark. So I would definitely try that, maybe peppermint bark with some other things and see how that does. It'd be interesting to try. So thank you so much for watching. That is all of my empties. Like I said, not as much for the particular week, but I have really been enjoying what I've been melting. I have a lot of things in my leftover bin that if I'm feeling a scent, I'll go in there and pick it out and use that. So another thing that I did this past week was I went through my drawers, and I store my wax by scent category, if you didn't know. And so I pulled each of my oldest loaves from each drawer. So if I had one from last June in the drawer, that was the oldest one in that drawer, that I pulled that out. And so then I cut that up and I have that sitting out. So hopefully I can start working on some of my older loaves this upcoming week, the next couple of weeks or so. I'm excited to get to melting some of those, trying them, see how they do for me, and, just figure out if I want to repurchase in the future. So thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.